Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Click the like button, make sure to comment and share. Ava sat quietly on the royal bed, her fingers tracing the intricate patterns on the silken sheets. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness when, suddenly, the door creaked open. A woman stepped inside, her dark eyes blazing like fire, locking onto Ava with a fierce intensity. Ava instinctively shifted back, her heart racing. "Who are you?" the woman demanded, her voice echoing through the chamber. Before Ava could respond, the woman's gaze narrowed dangerously. "What are you doing here, wearing Alpha Edward's robe?" she roared, her nails elongating into razor-sharp claws as she rushed toward Ava with terrifying speed. In that moment, Alpha Edward appeared in the doorway. His voice boomed across the room. "Stop, Catherine!" Catherine froze, her eyes darting between Ava and Edward. "But, Alpha, I said leave," he commanded, his tone leaving no room for argument. Catherine hesitated before retreating with a scowl. The door shut behind her, leaving a trembling Ava to catch her breath. "Are you all right?" Alpha Edward asked, his eyes softening as he stepped closer. Ava nodded, still shaken. "Thank you for saving me. Follow me," he said, his voice calm but firm. Without hesitation, Ava stood and followed him. He led her through the grand halls of the palace until they emerged into a breathtaking garden. Moonlight bathed the flowers in a silver glow, and the scent of jasmine filled the air. Ava stood in awe, taking in the serene beauty surrounding her. "It's magical," she whispered. Edward watched her with a mix of longing and sorrow. Memories from 1,000 years ago swirled in his mind, memories of another woman, a princess of the Lynx tribe who shared Ava's face. His first love, his greatest loss. He clenched his fists as the pain of the past resurfaced. Ava was her reincarnation. Fate had brought her back to him, but at what cost? "Ava," he said, his voice barely above a whisper, "there's something you need to know." Ava turned to him, her eyes filled with curiosity. "You're not human," Alpha Edwards said, his intense gaze locking onto Ava. Ava swallowed hard, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "I just found out," she admitted, her voice trembling. "At least I'm not going mad. The voice in my head, it says I'm a lynx and a werewolf, the first hybrid in the entire supernatural world. Sometimes I think I'm the reason my adoptive parents died." A tear rolled down her cheek as she blinked it away. "It's not your fault," Alpha Edwards said, stepping closer. His voice softened, but there was a fierce promise in his tone. "Don't worry. I'll make sure to avenge their deaths, both your adoptive parents and your real ones." Ava looked up at him, her resolve hardening through the pain. "Can you train me?" Edward hesitated, his eyes narrowing slightly. "You're still too weak. This is your first time facing this power. You need time." "Please," Ava begged, determination clear in her voice. "Just a little. I'm willing to trust you and everyone here. I need to be strong enough to protect myself and those I care about." Edward studied her for a moment, then nodded slowly. "All right, little one," he said with a faint smile. "Let's visit my private training field." Before Ava could react, Edward pulled her into a warm embrace. In the blink of an eye, the room around them dissolved into shimmering light, and they teleported. A like button, make sure to comment and share.